Authorities in Ethiopia have urged citizens to mobilize and defend their neighborhoods. That's after the government declared a 6-month state of emergency. Rebel forces are believed to be advancing on the country's capital. Let's discuss the situation there with Pan-African intellectual and scholar Professor Mammo Mochi. Professor, thank you so much for joining us this evening to speak about this dire situation. The latest coming out of there is that the rebel forces are advancing onto the capital. Can you just bring us up to speed, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much for focusing on this important challenge that an important African country is going through now. Very, very difficult situation the country is in. It looks that the war started a year ago. And when it started, it looked that they were going to finish it very quickly. But for it to extend for almost 1 year, and an extraordinary number of people have been affected, ordinary people who have nothing to do with the politics, is incredible. Now, what we are seeing is that the federal government was in the area where the Tigray capital. They withdrew. When they withdrew, they said they did it because they want to help the people. But it looked that the Tigray People's Liberation Front managed to come back and take control of Tigray. So what then happened after that is the military side expanded. The Tigray Liberation Front went to the area called the Amhara region, and then in the area called Afar. So what you had is, and also they sided with the Oromo Liberation Front, Shene it's called, and then they sided with them, and then a lot of people, Amhara people, in a place called Western Welega and other Benishangul and those areas, a lot of people got murdered and killed and raped. Yeah. Many strange things happened.
Yes, I mean,
Yes.
the human rights offences that, they have been committed in that area. But let's talk about the regional leaders and the region itself. What are they doing to try and bring the warring parties onto the table,
I think there isn't much they are doing, except they have appointed former President Obasanjo from Nigeria, and now Obasanjo now has been able to go to Mekelle, the capital of Tigray, and he said that he was able to have a discussion with the regional president and the people that are running the Tigray regional state, ethnic state. So exactly what is happening and this is what he was assigned by the African Union. Exactly what he's saying is that he's talking on both sides. He's talking to the Dr. Abiy, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia. Then he's also talking to those in Tigray. But exactly, he never said that he was able to negotiate or anything with them. What he tried to do is understand what their claims are. So far, he's at this stage. So from the Africa Union side, and also IGAD, the regional area, they all say they want to intervene and also support. But exactly in terms of action, so far we have not seen anything tangible.
So, Professor,
is impactful.
So that intervention is at an early stage. Just a quick, as quickly as you can for me, Professor. So the issue here is it's secession.
Yes, the problem is remember when the Tigray People's Liberation Front, when their first manifesto in 1976 when they declared it, their main idea was to try to form what they called Greater Tigray Republic. So what they are trying to do is, and now they are also convincing the Oromos, because they created an ethnic division system, divide and rule system, and their constitution is also embodies that really very tragic divide and rule colonial type thing. What they have done is they are trying to create Oromo Republic, Tigray Republic. Now we also heard that they do not want this the people they call Amhara and Ethiopia. So and that's what they are saying, that they are not favorable to this. Okay. So I think this is not fair. It's very very wrong, and Ethiopia is a country not just for Ethiopians, for all of Africa. It's an example because it has not been colonized. So that country should not be attacked. All of you should actually say no, this is wrong, and that we should respect the human rights of all, not go for ethnic, religion, and all these divisive things. I think that should be changed. The constitution in Ethiopia must be changed. In fact, the new government, if they are serious, they have to change completely this ethnic constitution, divide and rule constitution, yes, which is very much like what you had here in South Africa, like apartheid constitution. That has to change completely. Unless this happens, Ethiopia will always have a problem. I said 27 years ago that if this ethnic constitution continues, there will be war in the country, and it's happening now. Can you imagine?
Yep. It's a terrible situation. Human rights violations being claimed by the human rights, the UN Commissioner for Human Rights as well. So over 2 million people displaced in Ethiopia as rebels, yes, almost close to Addis Ababa, the capital of the country. Thank you so much to Professor Mamo Muchi talking to us there, Pan-African scholar and a research professor as well.